Well, and triple well, yet again. What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Tico on Blitz, back at it again. We're going to start off with I think we should call it our daily warm-up before we get into Tier 10 madness. Starting off with the IS-5, and it recently did get its PBR graphics, which means that it did also get some distinct changes. What's up, Xander? Welcome in, and everybody else that is also tuning on in to this Chat Controls What I Play session, where you guys get to pick whatever tank that you want, whether I own it or not. I'm on the urge of getting almost every single tank in the game now. Starting off with the tier 10s, I'm only missing 6 out of all the rest of the other ones. So let's get us started then with a tier 8 matchup as a warm-up. And you guys can drop some requests in the chat if you would like to. Let's see, what do they got? Another IS-5, T-32, Ducky Quackers, of course. What a splendid name. The profile picture says it all, of course. Got some support coming with us as well. We shall see what... Moving on forward. Let's see what we got over here. Ping is a little high by the looks of it. I am over 100. Oh, there we go. And he tried to AG me, of course. Didn't really work out to the best of his favor. And that's a good shot already to start us off. Oh, hello. Hello, Tiger. There you go. Nice tap into the Tiger, and he does get a bounce on us while at it. As we barely overly exposed our upper plate. Let's see, anybody else in that little bush right there? Hello, Tiger. There you go. Another tap into the Tiger. You got some guys behind us, but it looks like that they're not overly exposing themselves at the moment, which is good. Which means I can go over here and get maybe a very nice chunker into that enemy Su-130. And I made sure to fire the AG. Let's see. Is he still over there? Hello, good sir. Oh, it's a Challenger. Okay, that's even better. Well, we're already up to 1,500 damage. Not bad so far. Challenger overly exposed himself. I think that ISU is actually down in the ditch now because I absolutely ruined his game. Oh yeah, he's pretty much done for. So we get another tap into the Challenger, bringing us almost past the 2,000 damage mark. The T-32 is going to come on back, and he's going to overly expose his back. Not really. But we're just going to go right at him now, as these are the only 3 enemies left. How have I been? I've been pretty good, bro. I know I've been getting a lot of delays not streaming and such, but I had a lot of stuff going on, and I've just been trying to save a lot of money and such throughout the process. Ooh, 512. Hello, good sir. 3, 2... Nope, somebody gets a peg into him, unfortunately. Oh, never mind. Must have been an AG. Almost 3,000 damage, close to it. Not too bad of a start. Oh, we did surpass 3,000. That's right, because of the blind fire. Okay, that makes sense. I always forget about the delay that occurs. One thing I do want to do, though, is adjust the size of my mini-map. Where is... Mini-map size. Okay, there she is. Let's see how 5 times looks. And then I'll do a game in the 590. Because that should increase it by a big amount, so I know pretty much where a lot of guys would be lurking on towards. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good size right there. I'll take it. I did say in a couple of streams that I would adjust it sometime soon, so why not? Could use the extra guide anyways. Because now in this update, they made it to where the markers are placed where the tanks were last spotted. which is really nice. Also, that Prague got hit by the E-25, unfortunately. Is he going to move back out? I'm not going to waste some time. I got to go ahead and just go over here. Yep, there's the IS-5. I'm just going to head all the way wide over here. Let's get a tap into the Prague first. There we go. Nice tap into him. Alright, I'll turn around, because that IS-5 is overly exposing himself. Well, he was. Alright, do they have anything up top? Double Prague, so... Yep, they do have something up the top. Can wait for you to overly expose your hull. Funny that it's an IS-3 that's up there just chilling. You're gonna overly expose yourself again. Oh, hello. That's unfortunate that I bounced that. Didn't really take my time nonetheless, so... Let's see. Not really worried about you, but you're gonna look like you're gonna be a threat, so... Yep, you're just gonna go balls to the wall, apparently. I don't know why you are gonna be doing that, Mr. Progetto. Because now I think you basically cooked yourself. Yep. It's fine. Nice, nice tap into the T-34, or Type 58. Let's see, is he still out there? Probably, but... No, it's still not in the game, yeah. I would have figured that they would have added it by now. Apparently not. I guess that'll probably be in the next update. That's what they did mention, too. Bro didn't even realize I was still planted right there. There you go. Wow, 246. Okay. That's alright. I'm going to go ahead and just get some farms out on you guys then. You bounced me, unfortunately. You're running the stock gun, by the way. The freaking IS-3's running the stock gun, bro. That's crazy. Alright. I'm just going to get right on in behind here then to the IS-3. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to have enough time to get that shot out into him. That's alright. Should just be able to just mosey on by and get some nice taps into these guys. We got our adrenaline coming back in another 10 seconds, so that's also good. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get the clear into you first. Kielwana, I cannot unfortunately hit him with AGs. Alright, that's alright. 2,400, almost 2,500 damage. That's not bad. Well, that goes to conclude that I haven't been paying attention to more recent updates that are going to be coming out soon, so... Even though I do have What Be News listed in my server on Discord, so... Alright. Well, that's good news that we got some good games in Tier 8. I'm going to move up to Tier 10. Maybe mess around in the VZ for a little bit. Y'all got some requests, by the way. Feel free to let me know. 200 people in queue. Okay. That's more than what the alternative is at times, apart from what I've seen. And, of course, Wargaming and their slow matchmaking, of course, is not very controversial. I guess because of the fact that it's waiting for a ton of 40%ers to specifically be on my team. But we should be all set. Apparently there's this thing going on, too. Where you get some defender containers when you hit shots over 100 meters away. As long as I have support for my heavies, I should be okay to go this way. Then we just stay put right here, and then we wait. Okay. See if I can move up just a little bit, maybe if I can get a glimpse on the Sherry right over there. Oh, I thought I would have had a shot in his hatch. Darn. That's alright. He's going to be moseying on through anyways. There we go. 462. I'll take that. Well, now that we know that they're over there, pretty much just stay in a position like this, maybe. Unless that Sheridan's going to come right to our side. Alright, you going to do it again, bro? You going to do it again, AMX? Come on, buddy. I know you wanna. Oh, he got plucked. I know he wants to as well. I know he wants to poke that. Come on. I can get a barely glimpse. Oh, here comes the Sherry. Got one tap into him, and he's gonna be moseying himself all the way around, which gives me the opportunity to get a second tap into his vehicle. Nice. Alright. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and go this way then. Try to see if I can hold off this Companzer. Oh. Or, let's see. Get the 60 off to the back. Unfortunately not able to spot him. Got the Companzer moseying on out. Not really much we can do at that point. Back up. Damn, bro. I'll try it again, Companzer. Where we got the mouse. Oh, we just don't have the elevation to get a tap into him. Oh. There we go. 500. There we go. Nice tap into you. Nope. Cannot pen that mouse at that angle right there, unfortunately. How did the patent miss me, by the way, from right there? That's actually hilarious, bro. Oh, well, unfortunately, it is just me left. Yep. Yep. And the mouse is squeezing me in. That's alright. I'll get my 3,000 damage real quick and get that battle over with. Alright. Not bad. This team, however, was just bogus. Oh my gosh. Next guy, 24. Next guy. Third guy, 900. Two guys do 0, by the way. It's not like our team was that bad, except for our freaking 40% IS-7 and our 40% 114, bro. But yeah. If you know that people have an above winning percentage and you know that they're doing like low damage like this, that's pretty rare to see. They made autoloaders 1-to-1 on teams in the max at 2 unless if it's too long, I think. Well, they kind of made it a way to where they would still even out the matchmaker in certain circumstances. Like, yes, they would still give 1-to-1 for autoloaders, but they would still mix it in between like tier 10 versus a tier 9 autoloader. At times is what it does. So look, they got an Atlas. I'm in a VZ. We have a 57 heavy, and look, they have a Stereo as their auto-loading tier 9 heavy. So yeah, it's 2 tier 10 autoloaders versus a tier 10 and tier 9 autoloader. That's pretty much how they balance things out. Yes, it's still autoloader versus one-shot versus one-shot versus super heavy, but just still has the different tier variations present within it. Ooh, I would have gotten a nice tap in. Oh, maybe. Never mind. Okay. Maybe I still do if he pokes. Yeah, but he's not going to. That's the problem. Alright. I'm going to kind of go down here with my Kron. Okay, he's just kind of sitting back. Alright, there he is. There's one tap into the Sioux. And then we just back on up. I'm going to reload my Quip just in case. Yeah, so it looks like we're getting bombarded over to the side over here, so I got to go ahead and support my team. And our Lion has unfortunately taken a ton of hits. We got the Marat off to the back. Can't see him. Got the E4. I'm going to kind of help out my T-22 with him. Oh, never mind. There's a Gronk. Beautiful. Nice 2 high rolls on that, too. Yeah, I think I'm probably just going to keep going forward. Because that's a problem right there. I don't know why I just did a full 360 circle. You know when Jagdpanzer should have them, too. Okay, he hits that. Wow. Come on, Atlas. What are you doing, bro? I was gonna say move. Alright, well, I'm unfortunately still reloading. Oh, he's not even, he's running the single shot. Oh, that is a Sioux. Yep. Tier 10 is still a shit show by the looks of it. Alright. Back down to Tier 8 we go. Play a game in the Chimera. There's like really nothing you can do when you don't have a team that goes one single direction and doesn't even know how to hold properly. Do any Tier 8 American heavy chef's choice? Oh, sorry about that. Well, I'll do this game first and then I'll do another one with an American Tier 8. Because I do know I have the T-49, I have the M4 Yo and such. Well, my medium's AFK, so I'm definitely going towards mid. It's fun when you have teammates that don't even know when their battle started. Ping's a little high. Oh, what a shot! On 100 ping, too. Oh, this guy's cooked. Wonder what his big brain plan was there. Alright, now I gotta head down. My game's kind of feeling a little delayed. Y'all just missed the shots. Yeah, Tier 8 feels much better, apparently. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take the hit, why not? Bye-bye. Oh, there is a Bisante all the way off to the back. Oh, I forgot the T-28 prototype finally got PBR. Oh well, not enough to stop us still. I baited him. Nice, guys. I'm just gonna go right at that Bisante over here. Tier 10 feels like an interactable botched lobotomy. Oh my god. It really does. I'm not gonna lie. At times, it really just wants to screw you over.
We've damaged them.
And currently, right now, I'm only perfecting myself, only doing like a tiny portion of damage. Because this gun takes forever to load.
Got him.
Well, at least I still got the clear on him. And plus, my game feels a little delayed just due to the high amounts of ping. Tier 8's been one of the favorite tiers of people for a long time. I think it still is. It gets just as many people in there as Tier 10 does. I mean, heck, I'm not doing shit for damage, but as long as I'm winning games. It seems I get better people who know what the hell they're doing in Tier 8 than Tier 10 does. Any American Tier 10, so... Oh gosh, I forgot I have a lot of them so far. You know what? Let's do the TS5, because this thing recently got PBR graphics as well. Like I said, I haven't really been paying attention to the changes, but I think the PBR looks nice on this tank. The gun is a little rat still. That is something, or a potential downside of using this tank. But it does pack a punch. I mean, for the DPM that it has, it's pretty nice. The accuracy, not so much. Oh, that's right. They finally added a upper section on the top. Have you guys noticed that on the T28? They finally made like an upper portion, so it's not like opened at the top. They filled that gap in, which is nice. Alright, so there's nobody over here, so I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, there's a Barask. Only one that's over here, apparently. TS5 looks almost the exact same. Yeah. I like the upper end graphics on every tank. I think it makes it look really good. But yeah, it does look the same. It looks like if the T95 did have a child. I do agree on that. Most certainly. Oh, luckily we hit that shot. Normally that shell would just fly right into the barrier. We didn't get spotted for it, which is good. It just showcases the camo levels on this tank. Oh, I thought we had the clear. Unfortunate, but that's alright. Looks like a T95 if it was made in the 50s. Agreed. Oh, there is a... Oop, he's out in the open. My team is just deteriorating these guys. And he's cooked. By me, of course. Yeah, see, the gun in this tank feels pretty good at times. The DPM on it, pretty good. Except when you have a Centurion right there. And unfortunately, he gets away with that as well. And now you have a J-Panther on you. You want to try it again, buddy? Be my guest. Yep, and you bounced me. Good job, bro. What you gonna do now? You gonna come right at me? You can't really do much to me. Here comes the DPM of this tank. Yep. Yeah, go ahead and get around me. It's not gonna be enough. He still can't pen me, bro, which is hilarious. Yeah, great play, bro. You got me good. You got me so good. Wow, my tank is dented big time. Thanks to that scent. Yep. TS5 moment where it literally gets away with the most rat situations like that. Especially against an annoying medium. I guess that guy was probably just terrible using it. And that is another steamroll and 2100 damage. I think that for tier 8 is pretty average. Then again, this tank is slow as death. That's only a 3rd class, too. I think they slightly buffed the speed and armor on the TS5 with the PBR. They definitely buffed the armor. I did notice a difference with that. Ultimate defense for high explosive, Spall-less 2 fences. If only they made a legendary camo where it would thoroughly expose, like, metal fencing on the tank. That would have been nice. Like the Rammer does. Because that's like an M60 with, like, metal fencing on the front. That was like a Walking Dead kind of collab tank. Type of YOLO I would do if the game is already over and it was 500 hit points. Yep. Pretty much. Alright. Let's do the Caliban next. Which is basically the 183 at tier 8, but a heavy. Which means it barely has no camo. And you can literally be outspotted on every corner of the map. And it basically has the same exact reload as the 183 does. Literally like 18.9 seconds. Actually a second shaved off. Because the 183 is 19.9 when running Cali. This thing has a second lower than that. At tier 8 too, funny enough. Oh gosh, what am I doing? I clearly just had a brain fart there for a second. Well, I guess we're all going left then. I see. That LT apparently is moving all the way up. So, what I'm going to do... There's the T-49. You know, these would be the 2 enemies that I sincerely would like to get a huge badonkering shot into. Let's see if that T-49 is going to make an overpoke. I'm literally just waiting here for him. Well, he did overpoke. But we got bigger matters on our hands. Uh-oh. Ooh! Boom! And I did get outspotted, unfortunately. But that's alright. At least that Sue did not expect that. That's fun. Okay, now we got bigger matters because these 2 are coming through over here, so now I gotta back up. Alright, so we got some of our guys that are holding that side off over there. And when these guys poke, we should be ready. I think because they're over there, I'm gonna stay in a position like this, and then just wait for the heavies to push. Oh, and I forgot I have no elevation at that, too. Barely any. It's alright. There we go. Now I can just put myself in a position like this. Harnabron's over there. Is that Smasher going to come forward anytime soon? I'd hope so. Because I'm in a tank that's primarily not meant to be frontline. Although it's pretty good for a heavy. Oh. And the shell flies low. Love to see it, Wargaming. Thank you for that. Still, I gotta stay put right here because they could still be over there. Alright, well at it. I'm gonna move up. Smasher has not been spotted yet in that vicinity, funny enough, so... Let's get an HE. Oh, nope. Oh my gosh, gun! The LT moved up, though. Come on. Uh-oh. That's the Smasher. Okay. Ooh, we can get a chunker. Hold on. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Please? Damn it, bro! I really wanted him so bad, too. Can I hit that Smasher in the turret? Ooh, I can. Ooh, you better poke. You better poke. Oh, you shot. Okay, perfect. Ooh, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, 798. There we go, baby. I think he wanted me too, by the looks of it. There's the Super Hellcat. Where's that right Matile at? Is he AFK? Probably. Caliban is such a good vehicle, guys. Yeah, right, exactly, bro. The gun says it all as to why this thing dominates Tier 8. It's a 183, but a heavy. That's all it is. If that Rheinmetall or the RHM is AFK, then that's probably my 3,000 damage right there that I can surpass. Even if he does tap me, it's still not enough to clear me. He'd probably need to fire 3 shots in order to clear me. Okay, so there he is. Actually, or did I see him over here? Maybe. I think I might have saw him right by that area right there where there were 2 guys camping. That's probably my estimate. And these guys are apparently too scared to poke a Super Hellcat. Like, you guys are killing me, bro. Oh, Tiger gets spotted. Are you guys really that scared of a Super Hellcat, bro? Well, I got spotted, unfortunately. Oh, yep, he's full health. I'm just gonna go right at him. I don't care. Is that Super Hellcat really coming? Oh my god, why is he coming for me, bro? Why would you come for me? That basically gives your RHM the opportunity to not kill me in one shot. Great play on your end, bro. Yeah, see, it's gonna take him 2 shots to clear me. Watch this. Oh, 935. Bro, Tygate, what are you doing, bro? He's not even gonna push me. What? Bro, this RHM has screwed himself. No way, bro, just screwed himself. What are you doing, bro? You literally could have just gone and finished me off. Oh my god. Well, that's almost 3,000. That was a pretty good game. Gonna head out, get luck on your games. Aw, thank you so much, Xander. Thanks for tuning in, bro. Really good to see you again, bro. Like, what was bro doing that... I mean, I get he's slow as death, but still, bro. Taking that long to poke a frickin'... Oh my gosh, bro. That's so frickin' insane. These 2 guys literally were too scared to poke a 1-shot Super Hellcat, bro. Like, oh my god. What are we doing, guys? And this dude apparently didn't even come after me. Like, he shot me once and saw the Tygate was spotted and thought that he was coming after him. He's too slow. He would have had the chance if he maybe cleared me first. Like, this is the state of Blitz nowadays where people don't know what the hell they're doing. Exactly why the French AMX series is pretty good. Brits had to make one like the Caliban if it was real. Gave it no depression / elevation and a stupid gun. Oh, hey, I get the next thing of the Lunar Fortunate. Let's see. What is the goal for today? What kind of goal? Unless if you're talking about a donation goal, which I already have set. Which is pretty much just like a dono goal that I set for every stream. But it's up to you guys. The top message basically says it if it's a guaranteed play or if you want to tune for a few games. But that's optional. Totally up to you guys. What should I do next? Tier 8 apparently is the way to go for today because Tier 10 apparently sucks bogus. Do the Sentinel for game. Let's do it. Sentinel is basically the most balanced Tier 8 autoloader. It's pretty fun to use at times. The only thing is that's a problem. 7-second intraclip with a 12-second clip reload. Love burning up credit boosters, by the way. Need a ton of them so that way I can get more vehicles. My most recent one was the mouse. Probably my next tank is either going to be the TVP, the Bat Chat, or the 132-1. Good, we got some support coming over here. WZ-121G, you got it. Alright. Sentinel, Sentinel, Sentinel. Let's see if they got anything over here that I should be alert about. Okie dokie. Looks like not. And my guys are gonna push up. Yep, I'm just gonna go right. Oh, there's an AT-15. There's one tap into the AT-15. Just gonna back up so he doesn't really peg me. And slight glimpse of his hatch right there. There we go. Nice tap into you. He can barely do anything to me, unfortunately enough. So, and our tungsten's unfortunately done for. So let's just go reload our clip. Let's just act like we're coming right at him. Okay, that works too. That I have a teammate. Go. I really should have just let my J Panther 2 clear him, but that's alright. Hey, thanks for the sub, All Master. I appreciate you, man. Alright, so there's an SDA right down there. There's the... Alright, there's the Elephant. He does pen me, but I get him right back, which is good. That thing has a rapid fire clip, so oh, there's the Drac. Oh, we still hit him. Wow, I thought that shell missed for a second. Hello, Drac. Now you're cooked, buddy. Beautiful stuff. I'm just gonna head right on over this way then. 1,700 damage dealt so far. Got the Elephant right there. There's one tap into him, and then we're going to go into a scrape. J Panther's going to provide a distraction for me. We also got these guys over here. Oh, that's a great poke, bro. Oh, he freaking turned at the last second. Dag nabbit. It's alright. We still got cover, though. He misses. We got you right there. He pens me, unfortunately. Hello, Elephant. Love up trucks, it doesn't matter. Team was something else. Still did a decent amount of damage. That was our first loss of tier 8. Hey, we get our first defender container. Nice. Alright, let's see what we get. Because the only defender tanks that I have currently at the moment are the IS-3 Defender, Churchill W. That looks like the only one. I did used to have a couple of these too, but I sold them mainly just to get compensation for more tanks. Alright. There she is. Let's see what I get. Nothing, of course. That's fine. And we're going to play in the 121 GFT. This has probably got to be one of my favorite Chinese-style tank destroyers, bro. It doesn't have jack squat for camo, but it has really good maneuverability and really good DPM. The gun on it is basically the 5A's gun, just mounted on a tank destroyer, just with a little less alpha, too. They basically call it the Chinese wedge. Similarly designed to the Cust as well. Except the Cust has a little bit more of an angled upper infrastructure than this tank does. Which means it gets a lot more bounces. Alright, where we going, team? Guess what I'm gonna do? We're just gonna chill right here for now and then just wait for them to poke. Camo is not pretty. Okay, so we don't want to spot anything just yet. So I'm going to move up. So it looks like they're all coming from behind us. That's great. Bat Chat unfortunately abandoned that flank, and now our ATAC is done for. Yep. Here's the rest of them over here. Got the 4.52K off to the side. See if he's going to come back out again. Yep, he does. We get a nice tap into him. Somebody hit us off all the way to the far back for 329. I'm just going to stay with the Contra Cara right here. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to back up. So I get a better glimpse of these guys from like an angle down here. And I can just watch over them just in case too. So there's the 4.52K again. There's some of the beds and lights going that way. Let's see if that 4.52 is going to poke it again. And if not, that will be a little problematic. Come on. Oh, another guy dead. And so it's slowly getting worse. There you go, 367. Slowly back on up. Right down into the little gully right here. Nice. Yep, the gun can be a little bit rat at times. That's the unfortunate part that leads to this tank. There's an IS-8. Oh. There's 419. There we go. Nice tap into him. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this way a little bit. Kind of help out. I was going to say help out with the Emil, but that's not going to be the case, unfortunately. There you go. 424. I thought I would have had him. Yep, another bogus team, unfortunately. All because our Bat Chat abandoned us. Amount of WZ variants there are really hurts my brain. There is too many, yes, that's for sure. Okay. Since Tier 8's starting to become a shit show now, why don't we play another Tier 10 match? Let's do... How's it going, Juggernaut? The game was made by Lucifer when it was falling from heaven. Amen! Okay. You know what? For good measure, let's do the Type 5 Heavy. If it gives me Canal, I'm just gonna frickin' mold until the sun rises, bro. Okay, thank God it didn't. Got the Felice with us. And off we go. I'm probably going to be the first one to get outspotted, but heck do I care. I'm as big as a freaking 5-story building, bro. Like, look at this house right here, compared to the size of me. It makes it look like a freaking child's plaything next to it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go down over here. I don't want to get outspotted. That's for darn sure. Learning everything about the Foch before I actually make the decision to get it. I can play for it if you want. Ooh. Oh, 855. There we go, baby. Literally exposed the side of his turret. Yeah, he's gonna think about his decision to poke that again. Damn, bro. That was the premium APs too. That was not standard AP, that was the premium APs. Oh. That is a 268. And that is a Stritz. Oh my gosh, 991, bro. Holy bogus. That was a chunk. Yikes. 1,800 damage dealt already, bro. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me, game? Wow. I never get that kind of luck, man. Yikes. Want to try it again, huh? Oh, Concept's gonna come around. I don't even care if you hit me at that point. Yep. It's just game over for all these guys. Ooh. No, and that's the first shot I missed. Are you kidding me, bro? That's so cringe. I'm just gonna move up. I don't even care at this point. Oh, 813! Oh my gosh, this thing is slaps, bro. Jeez Louise. This thing is so dangerous, bro. If perfected properly, that is. Is he gonna come on out? Nope. 797, bro. We're already at 4,000 damage. I literally don't even have to do anything. This is fun. Just literally just one tap and done. 900 damage, bro. That was literally insane. I can maybe get a tap into that E4 if I have enough time. That would be sick. Ooh, we got his rear. 1042! Jeez, bro! You mean the easiest 5K ever now, DGK. Holy bogus, bro. That's insane. And we get the clear. 5,600, man. My goodness, bro. What's up, Sincere? Good to see you, bro. Yeah, that's definitely an ace. Look how much I gained on the gun mark, by the way, bro. For doing that much damage. Hold on, let me get my webcam out. It's even though I just started, look at that. 0.16. Are we dead ass wargaming? Like, what are we doing, bro? Jeez. That was the easiest farm I've ever had in a Type 5 Heavy. Actually witnessed the easiest 5K ever. Yeah, bro. Oh my gosh. That was literally just night and day right there. All right, I'll do a Foch game for you just to make up for good measure. With the Foch, it's basically just relying on its maneuverability. Like, you don't want to over-aggress too much, but you want to put yourself in a position to where you can outdo your vehicles in terms of maneuverability, like going to this flank over here, so that way you can outspot the heavies. So then that way it gives your team the glimpse about what's over here. So like on Port Bay, I usually like to sit myself kind of like a little bit towards this area where that barrier is. That's where I kind of like to sit myself. This would be a really good spot right here to outspot the majority of these guys that are pushing on outwards. So then that way you can also spot what's lurking on behind there too. So like, yeah, look at this. This is a pretty good spot right here, so that way, in case if somebody goes all the way behind there, behind those barriers, they won't be able to spot my tank. They can only see like my track wheel. But unfortunately, by the looks of it, they're all pretty much just planting themselves towards mid. There's a 263. I'd like to see if that grill's gonna poke. Okay, there's the Sherry. Fortunately, though, everybody's getting in the way. Let's see if I can maybe... Because we got the 7.52. We also got the ATAC. Oh, we maybe can have a... Well, somebody bounces me, unfortunately. Let's see if the Sherry's going to poke. Also got the Minnow. Okay. Wow. Freaking Sheridan moments, bro. Okay, at least we get a long-distance shot on that E50, though. Why is it so fast? I don't know, bro. That's a pretty good question. Ooh. Damn, I would have had that guy. The grill. Move up just a little bit, go through here so I can maybe... Oh, never mind. I cannot get a good glimpse of that grill, I guess. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to head back this way. Since we know the majority of their guys are kind of low health. Perfect my maneuverability once again. By going all the way over here. Helping out my guys. Just going to head right over here. That ATAC is pretty much going to come on right up over that hill. And now he's dead. We got the Sherry. Who we get a 661 tab into. We popped on our tungsten good enough at the last second. Now, since it's just last 3 left, I'm going to move. And these barriers right here are basically just going to give me a chance to escape. So then that way I can basically still rely on sitting back here and farming these guys out. I just don't want to barricade myself just in case. So I'm going to sit right here and then just wait for them. Just to come on up one by one. If they mainly will come through this gap. Like that. And now the E50's Never mind. Thank you, Wargaming. I appreciate your courteous aiming schematics, of course. Oh, we get a bounce. We're going to clear you first. And then we're going to get you out of the game next. Because we do know the grill is a bigger threat. Oh, yep, be careful, bro. I got you. We're going to let him fire in on me. Yep, totally fine. So then that way, mosey on up over here. And then we get a tap into him. And then we get the finishing clear, which is all right. Who cares, bro? I mean, that's a pretty solid example right there about perfecting yourself using the Foch. Because you can rely on that maneuverability to get and move to different positions like that. So that way you can catch your enemies off guard. Like the mediums, for example, let's say they're winning medium side. You catch them off guard by relying on that maneuverability so that way you can just outspot them as they're crossing or going like into your spawn like that. That's exactly what we did for that E50, catching him off guard because he would have thought that I would have escaped by now. But nope, finding a better position like that was pretty much something that you can perfect yourself when using it. But unfortunately for this team, it said so otherwise. So literally an armored Sheridan with a double shot, pretty much. I mean, the Foch is a fantastic vehicle as it is. I mean, the only thing I don't understand is France's obsession with putting battleship viewports onto their vehicles. If I knew history very well, then I probably would have known the answer to that. But I'm not a historian. I'm a information tech person. So, working a part-time job, putting in full-time hours, which is what I did for the whole entire week. So, let's go ahead and play, let's play a medium next. For good measure, let's do the 62A. Yep, I'll do the 50B after that. Now, the 62A is a tank that takes cringe to a whole nother level, bro. You hardly ever see a very well-armored medium like this lurking around the battlefield. He says, spot please. Okay, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Use my super speed boost to get all the way up over here. See what I can... Just gonna hide myself behind the bush right here. And let's see who's gonna come on out. There you go. Nice tap into the Super Conk, who was the first unfortunate victim. Alright, we're gonna stay put right here. What is that K91 doing, bro? He's going into the base, of course. Oh, but look at that gun depression, bro! Oh my gosh, this thing is cringe. Yikes. Alright, and the majority of my team is over here, so... I think what I'm gonna do is I'm probably just gonna maybe... Oh, jeez, I did not expect that. Whatever. Here comes the M60, though. Can't really see my lower plate. Nice. Just back on up a little bit. I'm just gonna stay put right here. That grill caught me off guard big time. And why did we allow that Super Conk to move up all the way to the top like that, guys? Alright. Since nobody's gonna deal with him. There we go. Nice tap into you. That chat's coming low, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna move down just a little bit right over here. Ooh. Got you. Alright, I'm gonna move back. Alright. Let's see, is that Super Conk gonna outspot me? Probably, but... Let's see what he's gonna do. Oh, there he is. You gonna come after me now, buddy? Come on, I dare ya. I double dog dare ya, buddy. There you go. And watch this. Ooh! There we go, track broken. Nice. Oop. Okay, he pens that. Okay, bro. Okay, we can out-reload him and snap him again. There we go. Now we got our adrenaline back, which is also really good. Oh, I would have thought I had him. It's alright, I can out-reload him again. There we go. See, guys, the 62A is a pretty fun vehicle. At times, in moments like that, is where you can really get away with its DPM. The armor didn't really showcase itself that well, though, but at least in terms of that, we got rid of a pretty major threat. That's all that matters. Okay, so I think what I want to do here now is that I don't really have the hit points to move all the way up. I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to sit myself probably where the 4005 is. Probably like somewhere right here. Although I can't overwork that position, I can still just rely on using this right here. Just the flat ground. Okay, so there's the M60. So now that I know he's over there, let's move on through. And get a quick tap into the side of his turret, which he did not expect that. And I didn't even get spotted for that either. So yep, we're just going to move him down from that position. And then we're going to head back over here. There is the 183. So since he moved back from that position, I well know that that M60 is no longer a threat. So that now that way I can move myself further over here. Maybe deal with this 183 to the best of my ability. Okay, so here comes the M60. Oh, nope, he's not right there, but there's the Bat Chat. Nice tap into you, finishing you off, which is nice. Alright, so then we just sit back right here. We're going to plop on our super speed boost real quick and get right on back over here because we never know if that M60 is going to come right on back in that same spot. Because now he knows that I'm spotted within this vicinity. Okay. Let's see. We're going to head all the way wide, just in case. We're just going to sit right here and see real quick, because I don't want to over-aggress yet until I'm well aware that somebody is not over here. Okay, there's the M60. 183 is over there. All right. Okie doke. So the VK's coming that way, which is exactly what I'm going to do. To which he does have enough to take the hit from him. Now I can mosey myself up. Oh, he decides to clear the M60. Okay.
Yes, are you going to finish that croissant?
Alright. Got the 4005. Oh, my elevation, damn it, bro. It's alright, the 183 doesn't see me, which is good. So, I can head right down here and still get a glimpse of that 4005. Nice. We'll take it. Thank you very much for the donation, Try One, for the IS4. I appreciate you, man. I will definitely go ahead and do that afterwards. Okay, so now that 183 is a little skeptical now. I also do not know where that grill is, but I'm also in the range of a one-shot for him. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to back on down. There's the grill. Okay, perfect. Good, and he's cleared. All right, awesome. Thank goodness that that VK has hit points so that way he can... Nice. Now he's going to give me a farm on this 183. Come on, please track him. Oh, I would have thought I tracked him. That's all right. We're at 4,300 damage right now, which is really good. Nice. Very solid game, I should say. Holy eardrum bursting. If that was me yelling, I'm sorry. Alright, so we got a guaranteed donation for the IS-4, so we're going to have to go to that first. And the IS-4 is a tank that I did 3 mark, so let's go ahead and see how we can perfect ourselves in a battle with it. It literally took me like well over 250, 300 battles to 3 mark this thing, and it was not a fun experience. It was tragic. The only thing I don't like about the IS-4 in this current update is the fact that its gun is so inaccurate. It already was as it was before from the last update, but they made it a lot worse and it doesn't make any sense to nerf the accuracy. Not really sure why I'm going this way, but oh well, heck do I care. Do not intertwine with me, good sir. I would appreciate it. There's the 215B. Actually, let's see. I'm going to move up over here. Because it looks like the majority of their guys are over there. Bro, what are you doing? Like, there's nobody over here, bro. Like, you can literally just push up. It don't even matter. I know I'm supposed to be over there just holding off that front line like that BZ apparently is doing. But apparently it's not working. Let's see if that 215B's out in the open. Nope, he's not. But there's a 57 heavy. I cannot over-press that spot. Oh, and we get a nice tap into the 215B, which is really good. There is a 183 off to the side who apparently is eyeballing me, but that's alright. Shell right into the roof of his vehicle. Beautiful tap. And then we are reloading in another 4 seconds. So the 183 is moving on down, which gives me the opportunity to maybe see if this 183 is going to come back out, which it looks like he is. Yes, sirree. Nice. You're not going to be able to get the tap into me, which is alright. Okay, this is kind of a little bit of a bummer situation right here, holding off 3 vehicles. Okay, that's a miss. Alright, so I'm just gonna back up then. You bounced me, unfortunately. And yes, the armor did get buffed on this thing, so this guy's gonna have a little bit of trouble trying to hit me in the process. And the 183 does get a tap into me, but that's alright. Okay. You wanna try that on me, 57? I know you're reloading your clip, bro, so... Okay. Yeah, better back up. This game's a loss anyways, but it doesn't matter anyway at that point. Okay. Okay, and it hits the metal bridge thing. Okay, bro. Okay. You bounce me again. Alright, so I really don't have a choice but to just get right on up to this guy right here. So that you can't really see me. Okay, it doesn't even matter at that point, bro. Steamrolls are great for the game. I didn't even care if I lose a couple gun marks on this thing because I've already 3-marked this thing as it was. Oh, did they really make it to where it doesn't really affect when you 3-mark a tank already? Oh, that's interesting. Okay. That's interesting. So it had really no effect on my mark, which is awesome. Sometimes the greatest enemies are the ones you trust. Alright, well, I'm going to do another game in that. I realized that they had Tinoy on their other team, who's an ex-Void player. Top 8, I would assume. Alright. We're going to do that again, but this time probably perfect yourselves in a better game, where I do go heavy side instead of just going AWOL in a different direction. Yeah, because that was just completely random. Ah, now Tinoy's on my team. How about that? How about that for a little switcheroo? Thanks, Wargaming. Yep, we are going right. We got you, Tinoy. Stinker. Y'all remember when Droodles was calling out Tinoy that one time playing the 215B for literally not doing jack squat to support him? What's up, Cruiser? Going well, bro. Hope you're having a fantastic day or evening on your end as well. Got a couple guys over here too. There's an IS-7 apparently over there. Okay, that's fine. Can't overwork that, unfortunately. Nice, and he bounces us, which is good. 777 tries to get a tap into me, doesn't perfect himself on his behalf. As long as I overly expose my turret only a tiny bit, I should be alright. There's a YAG. And there's the SB2 as well. Oh, I would have thought I had him. Damn. And you bounced me because of that, bro. That's great. Really Skillbo Baggins there, bro. And you missed? Wow, guys. Are we that dead ass? Like, what are we doing? Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to back up then. Hello, Grill. Nice try. Well, we already blocked as much damage as we did, unfortunately enough. Just explains how freaking stupid the IS-4 is with that armor buff. Oh, please overly expose your rear, bro. I would greatly appreciate it. Alright. I'll just go where Tinoy is, apparently. He's actually in a really good position right now. Yeah, he's just gonna sit there like a rat. Yep, that's exactly what I'm gonna do too. How about that? Nope. He gets penned by the YAG. Or that wasn't the YAG, unfortunately. Kind of crazy how that bounced. Nice, right into the gun mantlet. He's overly exposing himself too. There we go, another nice tap. And yes, I am running rammer on this thing so that way I can just reduce the reload down to under 9 seconds. That's what I did primarily when I was attempting to 3-mark this tank, is just use rammer the whole time. I mean, the pen factor's got buffed too. 340 is still really good to counter a lot of super heavies. Oh my gosh, game, come on, bro. Yeah, see, like I said, that's the problem with the IS-4 is the accuracy. It's so cringe. At least we get the clear into you. Hello, Grill. Not necessarily the case. The IS-7's pushing up too. There you go, 364. Thought Tinoy missed that shot, but apparently he didn't, which is good. Oh, and I would have thought I had him. That's unfortunate. That's alright. As long as we have our turret overly exposed. We got a flanking leopard right behind us too. Oh my gosh. That's the best shots that I could possibly handle. Can't really do nothing to me, bro. Exactly. Just me and Tanoy? No, it's not. Nice. We needed that clear. Oh, he's coming on through. Alright, and he's running Skull Liner, which is alright. We should be able to get right behind there. You're a threat. Okay. Fine. Nice. Nice. Okay, game. Nothing, there you go. And he's gonna tunnel me. Yep, and he was talking shit. Of course, bro. 1 month away from Blitz, just watching to see how it is, but looks like nothing changed. Such a good game. I just pulled a legendary distraction to make the game a tie. Exactly, bro. That's all he does is just fucking yap. Well, I'm gonna send his direct DM to Droodles with this replay. I'm sending that replay to Druids, bro. I told him say hi on stream so he might join. Alright, let's see. What should I play next after that? Let's see. You know what? Let's do the 4005 for a few.
Time to roll out.
Alright, let's see. Oh, where are we going, guys? This way? Alright. Sounds good. Who's gonna be coming on over here? Prine, would you do the honors of outspotting these guys? Thank you very much. Are they all just gonna sit back, or no? Or is he the only one that's over there? By the looks of it, he's probably the only one that's over there. Imagine if Tinoy actually joins my stream. Starts talking his shit. His sorry ass, bro.
We've damaged them.
Ah, thank you for not scoring me. 6-8. Thought that I had the HE, but nope. Unfortunately, I don't. But that's all right. Dang, guys, why are we stealing my damage? Goodbye. There's the other 4005 and all his glory. He tried to HE you too.
The gun's been damaged. We've lost accuracy.
Ah. Did I get the clear? Oh, he's going the other way. No! I want the kill! I want the kill! Damn it. Nope. Oh! Nope, I'm not gonna get the kill. Frick! Ugh. Hey, we're doing good on the mark so far, apparently, for this tank. We're already at 13.94, which is crazy. Alright. what should I do next? Probably going to end it off with maybe 2 more games for today. And then, of course, if you don't want the fun to continue after that, then the only exception is the donations. But we just need 1 more tank after I'm going to do the 116 F3 just to end the stream off. And then after that point, donations are the only exception to keep it going. It's the same like DeBoobles does it, pretty much. Wargaming loves giving historic vehicles devices from the future. The mobile device of doom. Primarily. Yep, go right on ahead. Oh my gosh, the shell velocity on this thing is so bogus. That's tough. Nope. Nice shot, Foch. Not that that's a concern of ours no more, but... Nope. Have to go all the way around. Somebody max rolled that 140. Here we go. There we go. Nice 3 taps into you. Hello, 183. I know you are waiting for me, good sir. Okay, so we're just gonna slowly, surely reload. Hello, good sir. You bounced me, unfortunately. Get a max roll. Nope, not gonna worry about the mouse for now. Go. And just for good measure. Shit, guys. Is the 121B really gonna be YOLOing a 9001? Like, what are we doing, bro? Alright, DGK, appreciate you tuning on in, bro. Good luck on the grind for the Foch, bro. One, 2, get another max roll, and a 3. There's 3,500 damage. How's it going, the deal for real? Unfortunately, you are at the final point of the stream where I'm just going to be finishing off the last game. Oh my god, okay, fine. Hold on, I'll be right back for 1 second. Alright. We're going to end her off on a good note here. So we didn't get a request, but that's alright. Thinking of getting the 121B for 5k gold. I'll play a game. I'll play it for the last stream. How about that? Where's she at? There she is. 121B is a very fun vehicle. When perfected properly, you can do really well in the tank. And it has adaptive concealment as well. So if you're basically hiding behind bushes or rocks and such, you can't really be spotted unless the eyeball indicator shows up, which indicates that you're spotted. It's different for tank destroyers, though, because they have better view range factors, which means even if the eyeball indicator is not shown on the side of their health bar, they could still outspot you. That's the only unfortunate part that I don't necessarily like about this mechanic against tank destroyers. I want to poke. Yeah, excuse me, good sir. I appreciate it. Maybe I want to go a little this way. I got a bush right here, so I can maybe see these guys if they cross. Oh my gosh, that was cringe, bro. Literally had a blank shot on that grill right there. He's gonna come on out. Look at that, 430 already, bro. Okay, that's alright. We're just gonna slowly move out. Yeah, whatever, bro. Whatever. There you go. At least we get the clear into you. Oh, it was a TVP, of course. Okay, he's gonna move back. So we're not spotted. Come on, keep that TVP spotted. Oh, we got the concept back there. Oh yeah, look at that accuracy, bro. Not spotted by him, which is good. It's where adaptive concealment comes into play fairly efficiently. Damn, that's tough. Alright, so now he sees us, which is okay. Type. Nice. Type still doesn't see me, even though I'm out in the open. Only thing I can try to hit is that hatch. And then we just move, because the concept is coming up behind us. Side of his turret right there, nice. No, I'm just gonna go right at you. You can't really see me, so... Nice. Beautiful tap into the side of his turret. Nice. Type's gonna see us too. Oh, that is an E100. Oh, Type moved down. Okay, we're good. We're good, bro. Never mind. I guess the Type does have the maneuverability to get out of the way. We still did 3,000 damage, bro. We still did 3,000. I mean, the freaking alpha on this tank is incredibly nice. It's just as good as the tech tree counterpart. It just sacrifices the tungsten rounds so that way it can get away with those nice high rolls. Like you saw, we had a lot of 400 rolls on these guys, pretty much. Hello, Thunder. Unfortunately, you are late to the very end of the stream, my brother. Bro said trash. Very good result. Yeah, this is a pretty fun tank. Alrighty, so that is going to conclude the stream for today. Let me just go ahead and open up my next Defender crate real quick and see what I get before I end her off. So... Gambling is fun. Of course, we don't get squat, but that's alright. Kind of figured. But anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning on in. For those of you that are new to the channel, if you have not already, make sure to join the Discord, first link in the description if you have not, so that way you can get instant notifications whether or not I'm about to start a new stream or upload any new videos. And as apart from that, make sure if you have not, like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on those bell notifications while you're at it so you do not miss out on any new videos or streams. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.